Hello again, SRP back at it in the kitchen. I'm going to do some delicious southern fried burgers on some brioche buns, chicken burgers, and then we'll finish off with some homemade pancakes. So most of what you see here is the mixture for the chicken and then the dry mix. We have our spices. We have oregano, baking powder, white pepper, onion granules, ground ginger, cayenne pepper, paprika, garlic granules, table salt. We have some buttermilk, a couple of eggs left, and yes, I'm a sucker for processed cheese on chicken burgers, but you can use cheddar if you like, red Leicester, whatever floats your boat. Fresh chicken breasts here. The first job is going to be taking off some of the fatty bits. And then we shall tenderise the chicken a little. That one's good. It's got a little bit of gristle there. Mr. Chunk will have that chicken cooked later on. I always like to fry up the ends for the cats. So, tenderised chicken breast. I've around 500ml plus of buttermilk here. I'm going to add about 2/3. And now for the seasoning, herbs and spices. So we have half a tablespoon first of salt, garlic granules there, Mr. Paprika, it's got a bit of a zing to it, that's ground white pepper. And it's the same quantity, half a tablespoon. Your ginger, onion granules, there he goes. Baking powder is for the dry mix. Oregano, or oregano, as you say over the pond. Delicious. Almost looks like Bob Marley, doesn't it? And then we have a spice I like to add to water, small quantities in the morning, with a bit of lemon and lime. Of course, cayenne pepper. Try not to overdo it there. Just going to go under half a tablespoon there. There we go. We'll need the same spices for the dry mix. Let's give this a little mix there. There we go. This is the good bit. Okay, and there's the mixture for later. Okay, let's prep the dry mixture. Plain flour. This is a half a cup measuring for about 4 or 5 breasts. I'm going to use a cup of flour there. Let's have a look. Maybe 2.5. 1.5, sorry. There we go. Okay, just run through your spices again, but this time adding some baking powder as well. Again, it's half a tablespoon of all of these. This has got a kick. In the morning I tend to have just a sprinkle of cayenne pepper, some filtered water, freshly squeezed lemon and lime, a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, knock that back, makes you feel fairly good. The smell of onion granules. Okay, Mr. Paprika, we meet again. Also like this, as you've seen, on my prawn cocktails. Have to smell everything, sort of like a habit. Ground ginger. It's got a bit of a lemon zest to it. Garlic granules, that's the best of the lot. And finish off with our salt. Most of my cooking I use pink Himalayan salt rather than this salt, but I'll just use this for easiness for making this video. Right, give that a mix. We can just use our scoop there. That is your dry mixture completed. The chicken's going to get another minute or so. Just heat the oil up, get it ready. Right, let me get some plates ready with some tissue on, ready to drain. Right. Vegetable oil, not one of my most common oils. I tend to use olive oil, but for this, it goes in there. Yes, this is a relatively unhealthy meal. But it does satisfy the soul. Right, low to medium heat to start with. This being induction, it heats up very quickly. Tongs there. Let's have a look at our chicken mixture. Right. Let's work out the order we're going to do this. Give that another minute or so. So making quite a mess already. To use brioche buns, you can use whatever you want. Yeah, nice and soft, well seasoned those ones. Right, oil, how are you doing? Right, let's get our hands dirty and get 2 pieces of chicken in the dry mixture here. I'm going to use the right hand for just coating with powder. If you start to get both hands in, you're going to get clumping of the mixture and get it into all the nooks and crannies there. Okay, boys and girls, here we go. I'm not going to add these clumps back to that. That's frying nicely. Maybe we can prep another 2. cheese, pap. There is your delicious southern fried chicken burger. Right, I'm sure you're ready for some pudding. I'm going to make some pancakes. I think they are American style. So, I have self-rising flour, my gym cup, which is perfect for mixing. In fact, start with a splash of milk. Quite a thick mixture on this one. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 heaped tablespoons there. Last remaining egg. And then something I like to add is a dash of vanilla extract. Big fan of everything vanilla. There we go, it's about 5 drops there. Not adding any salt or sugar. These tend to come out quite sweet like this. Let me give it a good mix. I'm going to add another heaped spoon there, and a half. Right, nice thick mixture there. Right. Low to medium heat. Splash of oil. We'll go in with some mixture here. Perfect consistency. And we give it a couple of minutes. Pancake there. Now for the best bit. Get our Nutella on. Should have enough mixture left for another 2 to 3 of these. There we go. Slap on the good stuff. Smooth it out. Lick the spoon, of course. By which time you will be in heaven. Enjoy.